As I reflect my daily path of where my life will lead, I recall Amita's words which seem to come. As I reflect my daily path of where my life will lead, I recall Amita's words which seem to comfort me. Though the world is filled with so much fear and strife, I always try to be aware of Amita's guide to life. With mindfulness, compassion, Amita's guiding ways. As I reflect my daily path of where my life will lead,
namanda, 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 namanda. Namanda, 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 namanda.
Good morning. My name is Tori, and I would like to thank you for attending this morning's combined Dharma family and Kerokai service. We'll begin the service with a moment of quiet sitting. Reverend C.J. Dunford will strike the bell, and we will sit for 1 or 2 minutes to quiet our minds, prepare to hear the Dharma. Then they will strike the bell again, and we'll continue with the service.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 namanda.
Reverend CJ will now chant the Juni Rai, which is on page 67 of the Purple Service book.
Junirai. The Gatha Junirai was written by Nagarjuna, the first of the 7 masters of Jodo Shinshu. It expresses eloquently the depth of Nagarjuna's gratitude to the Buddha Amida. Keshu Tenin Shoku Gyou Amida Senryo Soku Som Zai Mi Mehu Hanna Kok Muryo Bushi Shui Neu Konshiki Shinchou Nyo Sen no Shamata Gyou Nyo Sobu Gyomoku Chonyaku Shorenge Koga Chon 来弥陀颂免千年常如万が以降有如千日が長如天空空しら高が将来弥陀尊観音将来観知有事集中名嘘法小言ノブクゲドウマケユマンコガ将来弥陀尊無微無空後症状習得経受女幸福小さり悪徳自在子が将来弥陀尊実法妙門菩薩衆無量小魔女三段一生修正願に帰し子が将来弥陀尊根体法見知正見前言少女名大さおひさ上女戦の子が将来弥陀尊実法将来小し権限人数し安楽戦後尊厳上苦行子が将来弥陀尊小無常無我と薬如水がで如論一種世法無明寺子が将来弥陀尊非尊無節無悪名薬無如になく道不主任知心教非尊子が将来弥陀尊非尊無量法勉強無少種悪知識往生不大志望大子が将来弥陀 Namam 감리시 그도 그 묘도 세히사이 노혼보다 희심 오쇼흠 암하고 Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda 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 Butsu.
Please rise if you're able to follow along with the Gatha Amida's Guide to Life, which is on the handout. Please remain standing for the reading of Golden Chain 2.
As I reflect my daily path of where my life will lead, I recall Amida's words which seem to comfort me. Though the world is filled with so much grief and strife, I always try to be aware of Amida's Guide to Life. With mindfulness, compassion, Amida's guiding ways, shown to every living thing we come across each day. Kindness and with gentleness, we work to do what's right, to always try to be aware of Amida's Guide to Life. Always try to be aware of Amida's Guide to Life.
I will now recite the Golden Chain 2 on page 15 of the Purple Service Book. Please feel free to follow along. Golden Chain 2. I'm a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in the Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda. We will now have a children's Dharma message by Reverend C.J.
Please join me in Gassho as we say the name of the Buddha together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Namanda. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is a very special service. Does anyone know why? No. Dharma school knows. Yeah, kiddo. What's kiddo kai? What does it mean? Elderly? You write a letter to someone? Okay. Yeah. No, that's right. So today is a very special service because we honor our temple elders, because they've given so much over the course of their lifetimes. I think you all might have noticed during my family Dharma talks, I like to use picture books. All of my own teachers, most of them are also part of the Kero Kai. They have taught me that we can find the Buddha Dharma everywhere, especially Reverend Candace, who is not yet a senior. I hope that you all remember her. She taught me that picture books can be a great place to find the Dharma. And so I have a picture book to share with you today. It's called How to Feed Your Parents. It's a little funny and silly, but I think you all like it. Let me get the screen to go in. Button. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Okay, good. How to Feed Your Parents by Ryan Miller and illustrated by Hatem Ali. Matilda Macaroni wanted to try quiche. Her parents did not. The list of things Mr. and Ms. Macaroni would eat was very short. Chicken, but only in nugget form with barbecue sauce. Grilled cheese, and only on white bread cut into triangles. Elbow macaroni, only mixed with orange-colored powder from a packet. Burgers, but only with ketchup in a bag with fries in a toy. Pizza, only topped with pepperoni and delivered to their door. Cereal, and only if it was sugary and turned the milk a different color. They refused to try anything else. Matilda first discovered that she liked other foods when Grandma Macaroni brought over a pot of jambalaya for a surprise treat one evening. Have anyone here had jambalaya before? A lot of people, okay. I like jambalaya a lot. But, yuck, Matilda's dad said when he saw the pot. No way, Matilda's mom said when she smelled the steam. They pushed their plates to the center of the table and sulked. But Matilda was curious. Look at Matilda, sitting beside Grandma Macaroni. She wants to try it. The jambalaya was interesting. It was surprising. It was delicious. After that, Matilda tried new foods whenever she could. She got gumbo and goulash at Grandma's, sampled some sushi at a sleepover, and polished off a plate of pork paprikash on her playdate. But she soon realized that if she ever wanted to eat more than nuggets and noodles at home, she'd have to commandeer the kitchen to cook for herself. She's got a cooking book there. She started learning how to crack eggs. First, she didn't tap them hard enough to break the shell. Then she tapped them a little bit too hard. Finally, she got it just right. She worked with her grandma to learn oven safety and knife safety and all of the other safeties that she could think of. She started reading cookbooks as bedtime stories. She gave her allowance to her babysitter to buy ingredients from the local farmer's market. There she is, cooking with Grandma Macaroni. Matilda practiced with a willing grown-up whenever she could. Soon, she had perfected paella, mastered miso soup, and conquered the croquette. She wanted to share every dish with her parents. She knew they would enjoy them if only they would try them. So she came up with a plan. "I'll handle dinner tonight," she said one morning at breakfast time. "No quiche," her mom said. "Nothing funny," her dad said. "Burgers," Matilda said, "just burgers." Her parents were both running late, so they slurped up the bright purple milk from the bottom of their bowls and agreed. That night, Matilda's parents stared skeptically at the food in front of them. "This doesn't look like what I like," her dad whined. "It's a hamburger," Matilda said innocently. "I'm going to warm up some leftovers," Mom said. "The fridge is empty," her dad yelped. "No pizza, no nuggets." "This is what's for dinner," Matilda said. "If you're hungry, you can eat. If you're not, don't. But I made this, and this is what we're eating." "You made this?" Mrs. Macaroni asked. She lifted the bun and peered at the patty. There were mushrooms on it, and green things. "That's arugula," Matilda said. "You're going to love it." Mrs. Macaroni raised one eyebrow, then her stomach growled loudly. "Grumble." "Our daughter made this," she said to her husband. She took the tiniest bite. "It's interesting," she said, chewing slowly. "It's surprising. It's delicious." Mr. Macaroni smiled politely at Matilda and took a teeny tiny bite of his own. "Hey, this isn't bad," he said. "Actually, it's good." "I can make it again," Matilda said to her parents as they chowed down. "But I was thinking that maybe we could try to bake a quiche first." "I don't think you should do any more cooking," her dad replied. "I think we should do it together." "We can take turns picking recipes," her mom said. "We might not like everything, but we promise to try anything," her dad finished. The next night, Matilda and her parents sprinkled some flour on the counter. They rolled out the dough before filling it with eggs, spinach, bacon, Swiss cheese, and more. The quiche was a hit, as was just about everything that they made. "Fantastic fajitas," her dad said after he bit into a warm, handmade tortilla stuffed with steak, colorful peppers, and onions. "Excellent eggplant parmesan," her mom said, while going back for a second slice of the purple vegetable with oregano, spiced sauce, and mozzarella cheese. Phenomenal pho, they both said as they leaned over their bowls and slurped up rice noodles floating in ginger-scented beef broth. You know, Matilda's mom said, taking a mouthful of garlic naan and chicken tikka masala, I think I might like to try some jambalaya. They called up Grandma and asked her to bring over her signature dish. Amazing, Grandma exclaimed when she saw that Mr. and Mrs. Macaroni started eating with no complaints. Matilda, you've done a great job getting them to try new foods. Thank you, Matilda said. Now if only I could get them to keep their room clean. Okay, that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you notice any Buddhist teachings in this story? Might be a hard question. What did Grandma do? Did you fall asleep during my story? What did Grandma Macaroni do for the family?
Cooked as usual.
She cooked as usual. What did Matilda do? She tried some of it. So Grandma taught Matilda to try things. Maybe she couldn't get Mr. and Mrs. Macaroni to try things, but Matilda was willing to try. And then because Matilda was willing to try, she was willing to teach her parents to try. Isn't that kind of like interdependence? Yeah. We're all, even if we're not like in a family together, we're in our Sangha family together. And so today for Kerokai, we're honoring our elders because they teach us so many things. And because of that, we're able to teach each other many different things. And so that's what I wanted to share with you. I know the story was a little bit silly, but I think anywhere you look, especially in silly places, we can find Dharma. And so I hope you enjoyed Temple today. I hope we get to honor our elders. Make sure to say thank you. And with that, I'd like to pass it over to the Dharma School for their presentation. Please join me in Gasho first, though. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Come on, love.
Right, good morning, everyone. We are really honored to be here today as your students. The Keiro members of our Sangha teach us every single day, every time we're here. We are just full of gratitude for the wisdom, the effort, all of the hard work, and all of the love and care they've put into taking care of the temple and the Sangha community. So we are indebted and grateful to you. What we'd like to do is we want to honor all of the Keiro members of our Sangha. That might feel a little unusual compared to what we've done in the past, but we're going to read the names. And we hope that by hearing the names, you feel and understand that we hear and see you and appreciate you. We also created, these are salt paintings. And so each of the Dharma School students made one or more salt paintings that we've collaged together for you as part of the Cato offering or gift that we'd like to give you if you're present today. Okay, so we're going to start with Romer. And I think it'll be Romer and Sean. Can you come forward? Yeah. Okay. So here's yours. Here's yours. Okay. So you read that one. Do you see how I highlighted them opposite? Okay. So it's going to feel a little bit like a graduation. We're going to read your names. We really want to honor you. And if you are present today, it would be so wonderful and helpful if you could raise your hand so that then a Dharma School student could come and present you with a gift. But even if you aren't present here today, our gratitude and love for you is here.
Richard Adachi.
Diane Ames,
Georgia Dakai.
Caroline Fernandez,
Willie Fernandez.
Pauline Fong,
William Fujimoto.
Chiyoko Fujinaga,
Alice Furuya.
Detlev Gemp,
Lucy Hamai.
Masako Hane,
Gail Harada.
Yasuko Hanano,
Emi Amy Hayashida.
Sadie Hayashida,
Yo Hirooka.
Arthur Ishida,
Betsy Ishida.
Susan Kajiwara,
Nancy Kakigi.
Richard Kakigi,
Frank Kami.
Junko Kamimura,
Yoshio Kamimura.
Kathleen Kaneko Jones,
Sadako Kashiwagi.
Emiko Katsumoto,
Kiyoshi Katsumoto.
Keiko Kawakami,
Judy Kono.
Michiko Kubota,
Annette Liss.
Kyoko Masuda,
Reverend William Masuda.
Emiko Matsunaga,
George Matsunada.
Fumie Maeda,
Art Maeno.
Irene Murashima,
John Morishima.
Jerry Nakafuji,
Catherine Nagareda.
Itse Nakagawa,
Karie Nakagawa.
Evelyn Nakano Glenn,
Aki Nakao.
Emi Nakao,
Chizuku Nakashita.
and James Nehira.
Jane Nahira.
Nobuko Nishikado,
Gary Oda.
Dennis Okamura,
Mary Okamura,
Sadao Oki,
Shizuko Okino,
Emiko Ota,
Eugene Otake,
Yukiko Otake,
Makoto Oto,
Barbara Reed,
Ralph Reed,
Harold Sano,
Jun Sano,
Makiko Shinoda,
Amy Shinsako,
Glenn Shinsako,
William Siebold,
Mieko Taketa,
Julia Tokiwa,
Yoshiro Takiwa or Tokiwa,
Opal Wakayama,
Alice Wakita,
Terry Watamura,
Yasuyo Wolf,
Sachiko Yamasaki,
Mari Yamashita,
Norma Yamauchi,
Yai Yedlowski,
Florence Yokoi,
Toshio Suda,
Elaine Yokoyama.
Yeah, Gary Oda, we did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so, yeah, so, can we do gasho? Can we do gasho in honor of all of our Keito Kai? Please put your hands together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Just a note about our gift to you. So if you're wondering what is inside the bag, it's a magnet, right, that has the collage of the salt paintings, and then the sweet, the Japanese sweet, is very perishable. So we urge you to enjoy it today. Yes, yeah.
It has a fresh peach inside, so if you could eat it today, it's probably best, from a shop called Minamoto Kichoan. So please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dharma School students, for your wonderful presentation for our Cairo members. Please rise, if you are able, to follow along with the gata, Many But One, which is on another handout.
Like a triangle, circle, square. Like a triangle, circle, square. We may well differ in how we look. Oh, the wonder of this life. For in the Buddha's vow, we are all embraced. Oh, we are many, but one. Oh, we are many, but one. We we are one together here and now. Like a triangle, circle, square. Like a triangle, circle, square. We may well differ in how we speak. Oh, the beauty of this life. For in the Buddha's vow, we are all assured. Oh, we are many, but one. Oh, we are many, but one. We are one together here and now. Like a triangle, circle, square. Like a triangle, circle, square. We may well differ in how we hope. Oh, what all there is in life. For in the Buddha's vow, we are meant to live. Oh, we are many, but one. Oh, we are many, but one. We are one together here and now.
Oh, please be seated. Thank you. Okay. Now we would like to welcome the following new guests. If when I introduce you, if you wouldn't mind standing or waving, so we could welcome you. Ankita Venguswamy. Ellen Masabi. And Helen Sasaki. We will now read the announcements that have been submitted. Online meditation and discussion on Wednesday, October 18th at 7 p.m. Sign-up link is on our website. BBT Dharmanar monthly online study session, Thursday, October 26th at 6:30 p.m. The topic is Heart Sutra. Sign-up link is on our website. Ohara School of Ikebana exhibition, Saturday and Sunday, October 14th and 15th, from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Jodo Shinshu Center. Please stop by if you are able to enjoy the Ikebana arrangements. JSC parking for Sunday the 15th service will be limited to the lower lot only. Please park downstairs. The gate will be open at 9 a.m. and close at 9:30 a.m. sharp as usual. Now the students will be dismissed to their classes. Would Dharma School students please go to the front, Oshoko, and go to the classroom? All others are invited to remain for the adult Dharma talk. We will now have an adult Dharma talk by Reverend CJ.
Ooh, I thought I lost my notes. Uh-oh. I found them, though. Good morning, everyone. Please join me in Gasho as I read the words of Pure Land Master Shandao. I am, in reality, an unenlightened, ordinary being of birth and death, possessed of deep and heavy karmic evil, and transmigrating the 6 courses. The suffering is beyond words. Now encountering a true teacher, I've been able to hear the name that embodies Amida's primal vow. The Buddha instructs me to say the Nembutsu single-heartedly and aspire for birth. May the Buddha's compassion, never abandoning the universal primal vow, grasp me, a disciple. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Today's Gosandai comes from our founder, Venerable Shinran's magnum opus, the Kyogyo Shinsho, in his chapter on practice. This particular passage is a quote from Pure Land Master Shandao, who is humbly reflecting on his own life as an ordinary person who has had the good fortune of meeting a true teacher to guide him to the boundless wisdom and compassion of the Buddha way. This phrase, true teacher, is a translation of a Buddhist concept that goes far back into the Buddhist canon. In Japanese, the phrase is Zen Shishiki, and in Sanskrit, it's called Mayana Mittataya, which is an expression of spiritual companionship based on the common ethical practices in the pursuit of enlightenment. It usually describes the relationship between a teacher and a pupil, but can just as often describe a friendship among those who share goals, values, and a spiritual path. The concept of Zen Shishiki is very important in Buddhism due to the stated and implicit value of community, of supporting one another and learning together. And you can find it referenced throughout Master Shinran's writings. We may think of our true teachers as many different people. It's obvious to think of our Dharma teachers in this way, but today, on our annual Kerokai service, I wanted to point out the importance of our elders as our true teachers. I'm very grateful to all those who have given so much time to the temple, whether they're volunteers in manning the office or cleaning or doing repairs on our buildings, or cooking and helping with various social events, or if they simply come to temple and share a warm smile. And also, of course, for our elders who have served as Dharma school teachers and as ministers. Each of those roles is vital to our Sangha. And for our seniors, I want to recognize that you carry a vast amount of wisdom, cultivated over your lifetimes, and I personally feel honored that you're here to share it with us every day. I know that sometimes we might think of the most important part of being a Buddhist is learning the Buddha Dharma from our Dharma teachers, like our ministers and our Dharma school teachers. But I've observed that it's far more instructive to see the Buddha Dharma come to life in the ways that we treat one another. I've learned so much from the seniors at BBT as they've shared their own life experiences, asked me profound questions, and shared their love and their wisdom with me. As of next summer in 2024, I'll have been coming to Berkeley Buddhist Temple for a decade. And I know that finding BBT was the most auspicious thing to happen in my life. Over that decade, several of our elders have passed away, gone on to the other shore, being born in the Pure Land to become one with Amida Buddha. I treasure the memories and love they shared in their lifetimes, moments that continue to linger in my heart as the working of tireless wisdom and compassion. And today, I want to ensure each of our elders that I feel sincere gratitude towards them as my true teachers as we walk the Buddha way together. Here, I could probably share a few anecdotes from past book club meetings or senior bingo luncheons or conversations in the kitchen preparing food for our college welcome events or working at Bazaar together, but I don't want any of you to feel left out. I know most of you have shared moments like these with me, and I thought about each person as the kids were reading the names of our Kero members today. I have individual memories with almost every single person on that list, and it made me very happy to know that we have a wonderful relationship. Please know that all of our elders mean the world to me. And you've all had a profound impact on my own life over this past decade. And I know that you've had the impact on the lives of so many people in our Sangha, far beyond when I first started coming to the temple. Without all of the hard work, the fellowship, the fun conversations, and the profound moments of loving kindness our elders have shared with us over the years, our Sangha would not be what it is today. Thank you for being our true teachers and embodying the light and life of Buddha. It's a very short Dharma talk, but I just wanted to say thank you. Please join me in Gassho as I share the words of Pure Land Master Shandao once more. I am in reality an unenlightened, ordinary being of birth and death, possessed of the deep and karmic evil and transmigrating in the 6 courses. The suffering is beyond words. Now encountering a true teacher, I've been able to hear the name that embodies Amida's primal vow. The Buddha instructs me to say the Nembutsu single-heartedly and aspire for birth. May the Buddha's compassion, never abandoning the universal primal vow, grasp me, a disciple. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 With that, we'll conclude our service today. Thank you all for coming. Thank you to Tori for being our chairperson for today's service. You did a great job. Thank you to our entire wonderful live streaming team for their help for today's streaming service. Thank you to Emiko and Di for the music and for playing the piano, guitar, and the gathas. Thank you so much. Oh, and Tony, yes, thank you for singing. Thank you to the Dharma School students and to the teachers for their wonderful Kerokai presentation. And thank you to the October Toban for helping with today's refreshments in the social hall. This concludes, oh yeah. This concludes today's service. Thank you to everyone who joined us in person today and everyone online.